Hello, everyone. Welcome to Confidence Strategies with Carmen Milagro. And you're going to get me for the entire duration. It's going to be a quick, short blast today. Our guest actually is still up in the air. She was en route from another destination and her flight was delayed. So, Miss Margot is not going to be able to join us tonight, unfortunately, but we will be sure to reschedule her and I'll keep you posted and let you know. So, you're stuck with me. Sorry about that. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to say hi anyway and see how you're doing. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about not having a guest today, but these things happen. And on the bright side, things are starting to rock and roll, for lack of a better word, in the way that we are living our lives. She was actually on a flight back to her place, and they were delayed due to weather. So the good news is that she was actually flying, and that's kind of a normal thing that we all used to used to do once upon a time. I personally can't wait to get on my first flight and take a trip as soon as possible, and soon as things look a little bit better. And so, yeah, here we are. I'm just chatting with you today. Let's see, for those of you that don't know what the show is normally it's about guests sharing their stories, their passions, their strategies for life and business, tips and how-tos. They share their challenges and their passions. We talk about how do they handle certain situations. And, that's pretty much the premise. It's a positive vibe show. That's what I like to focus on. There's enough negativity in the world. I believe let's just try to focus on, people who want to help other people. That is certainly something that Margot wants to do with what she does in her business as a master mindset mentor. I need to ask her what that is exactly when she comes back on. And she's an entrepreneurship coach. And hi, Veronica. Thanks for tuning in. It's just me. What else should you know about the show? We are in our second season. We actually typically are live every third Tuesday of the month. And I've got some great guests lined up for the future. So we've got Terry Simpson in July. She is the owner of Avanti Wellness. It's a center for women. She's got an incredible story of her weight loss journey, and it was so incredible with how she was able to do this that she started her new business venture around that process. So she is her very own walking billboard for the success story that she is today. Yes, yay, Terry Simpson. We've also got let's see who. Oh, I am working on a very special edition with Frank McKinney, the rock and roll star of the real estate world, who sold a $50 million estate last year in the middle of the pandemic. And he's coming out with a new book. So we're working on scheduling that date. We've also got, I'm trying to think now, I know we've got August booked, September. We've got October booked with some really phenomenal upcoming guests. I just don't have it all in front of me right now to share with you all the details. But I think one of the things that, what is that, Veronica? Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to share this. Women who know who they are and where they want to go, women who stay consistent. Yes, some of our guests are exactly that. They say like attracts like, right? And so that is what we're trying to do here, is focus on guests who are positive, making a positive contribution to their communities, that are willing to share resources and share ideas. And that's who we like to bring on board. And thank you for the reminder. Boy, what would I do without you, Veronica? Yes, we've got the owner of Fairfield's Vintique Marketplace, CJ. She is also going to be on, and that is in August, I believe. And she is an amazing entrepreneur and she's creative and artistic. I think those of you that know me know how I feel about being creative and artistic and being an entrepreneurial person. That's why we call ourselves entrepreneurs. What else? What else? Thank you for the reminder. Yes, these are women who rock. All right, Veronica, you're hired. And, we do have to get you on the show as well, Veronica. We might have to do this. Oh, yes, we might have to do this together. You can be the the co-host. So yes, lots of surprises, lots of great things. It's all based on positivity and sharing with the community, helping other people. That is what Confidence Strategies is all about. Thank you. I know you'll be there. Thank you. This is kind of fun. I do want to mention something that I happened to notice just a few minutes ago while I was waiting before going live. I noticed now I have to admit, I am not typically like aware of what's what with on Twitter and Twitter wars and who's going after who. But I did notice that there is some controversies about Christy Teigen, who, and I don't know all the details, and I could be wrong, but it seems like from what I saw just a few minutes ago, she wasn't very nice on social media. And surprise, surprise, it's come back to haunt her. So I just want to say on that topic, this show, Confidence Strategies, is the exact opposite of that type of social media presence. I do believe that everything comes back round. So if you don't have anything nice to say, don't write it on social media. Number one, because why? And number two, because it is always, always out there, people. It's always going to come back to you. So anyway, it was just an observation that I had today. And since I have a few minutes here with you and I'm just chatting, I just thought I'd share that viewpoint with you. I feel like everything that you do on social media, you should be aware of the intention and the energy behind that, because it will come back. People will always find it. And I don't know, Christy Teigen, I don't know what the situations were. I just think that, it's a very simple rule. Just be careful what you write and what you say on social media. We keep it positive here on Confidence Strategies. That's the whole goal, is to stay away from negativity and that type of situation. There's no need for it. There's enough of it out there. This is just my soapbox moment here, since I've got you all to myself. I really don't have anything else to say on the topic. If you'd like to chime in, feel free. I'll be on for a couple more minutes. We'll give this a little 10-minute run here. I haven't had to do this in a while, just kind of carry it on my own. So I wasn't prepared to do that. Today was very interesting, actually. I'm not surprised. I am, of course, disappointed that Margot couldn't make it, but we will reschedule with her. I promise. What she does and what she has to share is really important, and I'm sure that she'll be able to help some people out there. So we'll be sure to reschedule her. But it just, the way that today was going, it didn't really surprise me when I read her message, and she was kind enough to give me a heads up, and I hadn't gotten to it until just right before the show. So I think that's about it for today. Yeah, that's it. I hope you're having a great evening. I am about to get ready to meet up with my newest project. We have some work to do in the studio, and I'll keep you posted on that in the future as well. There's some good things brewing. There's some great things cooking. Hey, and if you get a chance, I did an interview. I was actually the interviewee last night on a la mode branding on Instagram Live. And if you go to a la mode branding, you will see that interview. We talk about my philosophies and my belief systems of being an entrepreneur artist and where it started, what happened in the middle, and where we are today. And it was a great interview with Nicole. And we've had some really wonderful chats. But I have to say, I think last night's was probably one of the better ones that we've had. And it went by so fast. It was an hour long, and it went like that. So check it out on Instagram, and it's a la mode branding. And it was June 14th, Instagram Live. As always, thank you to our sponsor who has been with me since the beginning of the year. That's Music City, San Francisco, home of the brand new San Francisco Music Hall of Fame. You've got to come check it out. The address is 1353 Bush Street here in San Francisco, 94109. The venue, the exhibit is wide open. As you all know, it's June 15th here in San Francisco. The city is wide open. People are hopeful. It's right in time for summer. And the exhibit is open. Just go on to the Music City San Francisco Facebook page, and you can get your tickets there online. And I think that you'll really enjoy it. It's a $250,000 collection of photographs from San Francisco and the Bay Area's finest musicians. You can roam the halls and listen to the exhibit on your personal phone. All right, I think that's it. I will see you next July 20th with Terry Simpson, and somewhere you're going to see us with Frank McKinney, and we will reschedule Margot, who was going to join us today. That's about it, everyone. It's a short show today. Thanks for tuning in. Those of you that are here, appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later, everyone. Bye-bye.